For my mom's channel, she wants to set a likes, comments, or subscribers goal. If we get 100 likes for the next video, we will do another week of Pantry Challenge videos. Also, please comment down below if you want a new series of videos, more house cleaning videos, or cooking videos. And the ultimate goal is to get about 1,000 subscribers. And we would like to at least get 450 by the end of the week. So if you like this video, please comment, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Thank you. And share this video with your friends.
Hi you guys, it is Monday, November the 12th. It is about 3 o'clock. So I'm not sure if I showed you the bag of cantaloupe from the freezer. So because I'm sick, I wasn't able to wash off the ice crystals. So whenever I got around to this, the taste is okay, but the consistency was bad, so I pureed it. And what I'm going to do is mix it with this can of cherry pie filling from my pantry. And I found this recipe, cherry crisp, and it needs flour, oats, sugar, margarine, I'm going to use butter, pecans if you have any, nutmeg, and cinnamon. So I am going to go ahead and mix the can of pie filling and the cantaloupe together. And then, okay you guys, so this is what it looks like. I will let you know how it tastes. It tasted pretty good before I cooked it, so I imagine it'll still taste good. Okay you guys, I know the lighting is bad in here, and I do try to lighten my videos. And I don't have a light like over the stove, so I do apologize. But I sauteed a large onion. I don't know if you can see. Can you see the onion pieces? I chopped them up. Half of a green bell pepper. That was my last pepper. The rest of those olives that I used on the pizza. And a jar of these grilled artichoke hearts. I had one on the counter, and when I went to open it, like, I just opened it, and I had no trouble opening it, so it was like it had been opened before, so I had to throw that one away, and I feel really bad, but I'm not going to risk it. But I did use all of these artichokes, but they're in oil, and this is like all of that oil, and I even like had to stop halfway through and drain it, and drain the oil. So yeah, I think this is ready to go ahead and add the sauce. And I did go ahead and brown a pound of the ground beef because I'm making spaghetti. But as you know, my daughter is a vegetarian right now. She's not eating meat, and so I'm going to put that in separately. But I'm going to open that and put that in the pot, and then I'm going to get started on my pasta. So I just used my last box of spaghetti. So here's my spaghetti. Here's my pasta sauce. Okay, you guys, so this is dinner. I made some garlic toast. Hi, you guys. So today is Tuesday, November the 13th. I think I told you this, I'm not sure. My mother-in-law and father-in-law are driving down from Missouri. They've been driving since yesterday morning at 5 o'clock. So they will be here today around 3 or 4, I'm guessing, maybe a little bit later. So I am having to go ahead and use some of the meat that I hadn't planned on using for the pantry challenge. However, I didn't expect the pantry challenge to go on this long. To be honest, I mentioned this in a part of the Pantry Challenge video or footage that didn't make it into the video. I honestly feel like I could keep eating out of my pantry and freezer and just buying the occasional, little bits of produce and like meat forever. I feel like this is the never-ending grocery pantry. Even though you look at it, it's probably pretty empty to most people's standards. I see at least 5 more meals I can make, not including all the junk food and the chips, the cereal. It is a never-ending, endless pantry. It's like Narnia, really. But anyway, so today I am making the chicken that because I didn't plan for them to come down because I've been sick, and I don't do anything when I'm sick. I'm not a good planner anyway. I'm more spur of the moment. And I'm trying to get better. That's why I'm doing things like YouTube challenges to try to get better. My personality is just go with the flow, spur of the moment, don't plan anything. My daughter's a planner, and she's really helping me understand the value of planning. If it wasn't for her keeping me on track, I wouldn't be on track. I mean, my husband is ex-military, and he's always on track. My son and I are off in La La Land. We have our qualities, we have our good qualities. I'm not trying to say we don't, but we're off in La La Land. So today, I'm going to talk about this in a minute. I can't find my cookbook stand. I know it's around here somewhere, but I am making this chicken and rice. My mother-in-law, one year for Christmas, printed out all of their family favorite recipes in this green paper and stuck it in sheet protectors. And my husband bought me a recipe book, and up in Connecticut we took in a stray dog in the snow, a neighbor's dog. When it was snowing, the neighbor's dog ate my recipe book. Not all of it, but some of it. So I had to get a new one. I actually found this one at the thrift store. It's just a binder. You can make this on your own. So I just keep things that I find like Pinterest. I'm always looking for a good blueberry muffin recipe. Just things that I find that interest me. I just print it out, hole punch it. Chicken and rice is what I'm making tonight. And I am having to do the chicken in batches just because I don't want to crowd the pan. I don't really have any room to put it anywhere else because I have a small kitchen, but I did put a little bit of oil on the bottom of the pan, even though the chicken skin makes plenty of its own oil. I had to wash it after the first batch because it got brown. Not brown, it got almost black, and I kind of hated to wash it, but I wasn't going for that flavor today. So I'm doing that right now. And then this pumpkin, if you guys will remember, my friend went to Aldi and she asked if I wanted anything. One of the things I wanted was a pumpkin. And when I was outside putting all of my plant, because it's supposed to freeze tonight, it's just going to get colder and colder today and freeze tonight. So I put all of my plants, let me see, I have my candles going. All of my potted plants I put under that, except for that big one right there. I can't lift that. And that water, see that bird bath right there? That water needs to be dumped out of that. And I need to bring the top in so it doesn't crack and freeze. But I can't do that. Excuse me. So when I was out there, I had bought this, I had asked her, these were like $2 at Aldi, and I had asked her to buy this pumpkin purely for decoration. But it's food, you guys. So I'm going to cut it open, see what the inside looks like, and if I can't salvage this stem. See, it's very brittle and all that. So I'm not sure what the inside is going to look like. But if I can, I'm going to cut this in half and roast it when I put that in the oven. Okay, you guys, so you can see the pumpkin here. I cut it in half. I scooped out the seeds. And I looked at a recipe and tried to follow it, but it said to bake it at 375. Look at that. 375 for 30 minutes. Well, I don't think it quite made it to 370 to 30 minutes before it was completely done. I just kind of flipped it over. And then this is what it looks like. You can see. So I think maybe I cooked it a little too long or something. But it's fine. It didn't get burnt. And that doesn't look like that much pumpkin, right? This is the biggest mixing bowl I have out of my trio. There you go. So this is almost all the way full of pumpkin. And it is a squash, so you do see it's stringy. And it doesn't look like canned pumpkin. It's not as vibrant because there's no food color. Hi friends, how are y'all doing? So it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday, November the 14th. And I'm sorry that I didn't film yesterday's dinner after we made it. My in-laws got here and I just completely forgot. Got busy and forgot. So, we went out today and we went to Walmart and the Dollar Tree and Sprouts. So, in the spirit of fairness again, I'm going to show you what I purchased. We bought 2 loaves of bread from the Dollar Tree, so $1 a piece. I did get this and this from Walmart. The sweet potatoes are 25 cents a pound at Walmart. So I got 8 sweet potatoes from Walmart. And I think that's all the food I got from Walmart. From the Dollar Tree, I got this chunk pineapple to go with the other cans of fruit. I've been missing my mushrooms, so we did get mushrooms. I got a can of evaporated milk at the Dollar Tree because I want to make a pumpkin pie. This was a good deal. It's a huge can of diced tomatoes, so I got that. I wanted my mother-in-law to try these, so I got these for her. These are just, you know, we didn't need these, but we got them. Same with this. We didn't need this. This was from the Dollar Tree, but I got it because it has 2 recipes, pumpkin pie cheesecake or pumpkin pie cheesecake ball. And that, you know, if we're invited anywhere, we can use that. If I decide to make the pumpkin pie cheesecake, I went ahead and got the graham cracker pie crust. So, I also got this at the Dollar Tree because it's 4 pounds of flour for $1. Sorry, I spaced out there a second. I got 4 avocados because they're still 2 for $1. They're green though, they need to ripen. I got 1 bell pepper, it was $1. I got another huge bag of carrots. We did go through the carrots pretty good, and I mean, we ate them and enjoyed them, and they were $2.99. The green bell peppers are going up for some reason. They were 84 cents at HEB, but they're like 60 something cents at Sprouts, so I got 2 of them. We didn't really need apples, but they had Honeycrisp apples for 99 cents a pound, so we got some of those. And then lastly, they had the quick oats for 69 cents a pound, so I got some of those. So that is it. They also had walnuts for $3.99 a pound. So, but I have all those walnuts that my mom got me.
Is that too loud for their FaceTime tonight?
So yeah, so that's all I got, and we are going to make dinner tonight, and I will show you what we make. So talk to you later. Bye. So these are pumpkin seeds that I got from the pumpkin guts, and I just dried them out last night, and today when we came home I roasted them, and you can see like some of them did get a little dark, but I think that's just like the seasoning. So I just put some olive oil on them, and then some French fry seasoning from the Dollar Tree, and then I put just a tiny bit of sugar because I wanted to do, not a tiny bit, I put like a teaspoon of sugar because I wanted to do like salty sweet, but the sugar really didn't come through, so next time I would put more. But these are a labor of love. But the tip I can give you is to dry them out. Like, don't put them in the oven the day that you get them out of the pulp. Spread them out in a thin layer on a sheet or whatever, like a terry cloth towel, kitchen towel, and let them dry out, and then the next day, probably like for 24 hours, and then the next day they're ready to go. So they're really good and crunchy, and they're good for you. So yay, another kitchen win. Oh, and I did go ahead and I showed you that huge bag of carrots. The last time we bought that huge bag, some of them were kind of slimy, so today I went ahead and washed them in a little bit of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, not the Bragg's, not the good kind, but just the regular kind, and I scrubbed them, and I'm going to let them dry, and then I'm going to put them in the refrigerator. So dinner is the baked potatoes. We're baking potatoes. This is going to be hamburger gravy. I don't know if y'all have ever had hamburger gravy. These are green beans from Aldi. I haven't put them in the pantry because I hadn't planned on using them until after the pantry challenge, but because we have guests, I went ahead and broke them out. Aldi is so much cheaper, and when I told you about my friends going up to Aldi, and I gave them the money, gave them my order, they were like 33 cents a can compared to like 66 cents a can at HEB, and I don't even know how much they are at Walmart. So I bought like a case, and they're under the couch in the back, and then when the pantry challenge was over, I was going to put them in the pantry, but since we had guests, I decided to go ahead and break 2 of them out. So anyway, that is what is for dinner, and if I can remember, I will show you what the plates look like. So I'll talk to you later, friends. Bye. Hi friends, today is November the 15th, Thursday, And for dinner tonight, we are having like vegetable soup with deer meat. So let me show you. Oh, and cornbread. So my husband had the last 2 days off, and so this is his concoction. This is a couple of carrots cut up, an onion, maybe 1 onion, 2 onions, a couple of white potatoes, some beef stock. So this is what we just got from the Dollar Tree yesterday, which I showed you. This is out of our pantry. This cornbread, he made cornbread over there. This is out of our pantry. This is not something I necessarily want to leave my pantry. This is something I try to keep on hand. So I am going to put this back on my list. He's also using this. You will remember that my mom gave Preston this, but he's using this as like the soup part of the soup, the liquid part of the soup. So it's almost done. As you can probably see, it's almost done. So, and then this is the deer steak that we had in the pantry. That steak was tenderized already and still partially frozen. So what we're gonna do, but since I cut it up, it's probably not frozen anymore. But so we're just gonna take some out and give it to Kate before we put the meat in. So I forgot, I know I was gonna show you what the potatoes look like yesterday with the hamburger gravy. I don't know if y'all do hamburger gravy where you're from. It may just be a southern thing. But basically you just brown up hamburger with some onion, if you like onion, garlic, and then you sprinkle some flour over it and cook that down, and then add, well, you drain the grease from the hamburger. And then you add the flour, and then you add milk. Good morning, friends. Today is Friday, November the 16th. As I predicted, I didn't show you guys the finished product, the stew, yesterday, and I apologize, but it just got crazy, and we had to go to a pep rally, which I went, but I stayed in the truck. And I slept until I had to go to the bathroom, and then I got out, went to the bathroom, found everybody, and then we left. We came home, and Mark, my husband, said, "I'm hungry." So we all had nachos. So, and then after we ate dinner, the soup, everybody wanted something sweet, so we had these. I finished the fruit-filled biscuits. There were 5 packages, and they were really good. So I'm going to see if Dollar Tree has some more of these. I would recommend these. They're from the Netherlands. We also finished these. We had 1 sleeve. This is from the Dollar Tree too. We had 1 sleeve the night before, and then we have 1 sleeve last night. And then finished the Sleepy Time Sinus Soother as well. We also finished the the chopped garlic, but I can't find it. I don't know where the jar went. So I can't decide what to have to eat. I don't know if I want oatmeal, but I should eat some leftovers. So, but whatever I decide, I will show you. And I'm not sure what's going on for dinner. My husband is working today, and he had Wednesday and Thursday off when his mom and stepdad were here, but today he's working. The kids are at school. Guys, so this is my oatmeal. So I did a 1/2 cup to 1 cup of water. I put in this bag of strawberries. I added a few of the cacao nibs. I added a little bit of my pink Himalayan salt, a little bit of brown sugar, and I'm going to add these walnuts. And in here I have a throat coat and a Paul Darko. And I'm not going to add any sugar to this because this has enough sugar. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of this almond milk in my oatmeal after I add the walnuts. So that is my breakfast. It is 10:30, so it'll probably also be my lunch, but we'll see how hungry I get. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi friends, today is Saturday, November 17th, and it is 3:50. So this is what I would look like if and when the grid goes down. Like, this is my natural hair. I haven't done anything to it. No curling it, no straightener, no makeup. But that's not what you're here to see, right? You're here to see the pantry challenge. So I didn't make anything last night. I had leftovers. I didn't show you what I said I would probably show you what I ate for lunch. I just had leftover chicken and rice, the chicken and rice that you saw me make Tuesday night. And then for dinner, my husband brought home some soup, and so I had that for dinner. So I need to use the pumpkin that is in the refrigerator, so I'm still trying to decide what to make for dinner. I have some leftover rice, and I think I'm going to mix a can of chicken and some green beans with that, and I don't know, we'll see what I come up with. I think I also might make like a fruit salad, and then I'm going to make, I keep looking over here. You guys, I want to make this Brad's Great Pumpkin Bread. I'm also just resting. I'm still not feeling well. It's weird because yesterday I just stayed in bed all day. After Mark's mom and stepdad left, because it was nice to see them, but it was a bad time for my health for them to visit. I think I might be better sooner if I hadn't chosen to run around with them, but I didn't want to miss out on any of the fun, so I chose to go ahead and run around with everybody. But that also, it wasn't resting and getting better. So yesterday I decided to just stay in bed and rest, and so that's what I did. So yeah, so this morning woke up sneezing, coughing, all the things. I've been drinking baking soda water. I've taken all my vitamins. I've been eating pretty healthy. Just been drinking water. Well, I had my coffee this morning, but after that, just water. So I cleaned the kitchen pretty thoroughly. Well, I cleaned the countertops. Yeah, sorry, I'm still sick. I wish I could, you know, just be jumping around the kitchen and making all sorts of fun things that I know I could make for the pantry challenge. I know this could have been so much more, even with the little bit that I have. I could be making great things every day, but I just don't feel good, and that's not going to happen. So, so I do plan on doing this again. I probably won't call it a pantry challenge because I'm not going to stock my pantry up like I did, like it was, because I don't need to. I'm not a prepper, so I don't really need to. Although it has been really nice just to be able to pull things out of the pantry. But if you have too much stuff, then you just, like today we had to throw some crackers away because they taste, you could tell they tasted stale, and you don't want to eat anything that has oil in it that's stale because the oil is, there's a whole science behind it. You should look it up. But anyway, it's better to just throw things away like that. And they were past their expiration date, and they tasted like they were past their expiration date, so we just threw them away. But I'll show you that here in a little bit. I do have some beans that my son helped me sort, and they're in the crock pot, and we'll probably turn those on tomorrow, but we're doing the overnight soak method. Bless you. Yes, I tell my dogs and cats, bless you, but my dogs usually sees, not my cats. But anyway, so yeah, so whenever I get dinner done and the pumpkin bread done, I will turn the camera back on and show you guys what I made. Bye. Okay, you guys, so this is what I used out of my pantry. Mushrooms that I just bought, green beans from Aldi, and this can of chicken that I have had. It's a big one. It's like 15 ounces. And then I kind of made like rice-a-roni. We had leftover rice from, I'm not sure what, but we had leftover white rice. And we also had those leftover noodles from when I made spaghetti. And so I kind of made like a rice-a-roni. And I mixed the green beans, already showed him that, the mushrooms, all of that together. I don't have any cream of anything. Yeah, and the white chicken and the rice and the pasta, a little bit of chicken base. I don't have any cream of anything left, so we're not going to have that. But I want to show you, these are the crackers that we had to throw away. They expired on June the 14th. These are like the Triscuits? Triscuits, yeah. But they're from Aldi. And then the pinto beans, I went ahead and did the whole 2 pounds. And they're soaking in here. They're not turned on, they're just soaking. I'll turn them on tomorrow. But anyway, I haven't made the pumpkin bread yet. So, but I'm just working on dinner right now. So we're throwing this away. We're not sure if it's bad or not, but it didn't taste all that great. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's not, like the can is not dented, there's no rust. It expired, what did you say,
5/11/18.
5/11/18. But it just has a weird taste. So it's probably not bad. It's probably just us. But we are going to throw that one away. But I'm mixing together pineapple, and there are peaches under there. So this has gone out of our pantry as well. Thanks for helping me, Bubs.
Yes, ma'am.
So I went ahead and made this Brad's pumpkin bread, and this is from, and you can see this poor book's falling apart, but it still has good recipes. Haven't tried this one yet. This is from Welcome Home for the Holidays from Gooseberry Patch. So the only thing different that I did is I put chocolate chips in them, like 3/4 of a bag, not a full bag. And well, the other thing I did is I used this light brown sugar instead of my white sugar. I substituted that. So that is about to go in the oven. And then the beans I've been in the crock pot. They soaked overnight. They've been in the crock pot. And so dinner is in the making. Bubs is toasting the bread. Preston is toasting the bread. He's going to put some butter on it. This is how we had a little slice, and we all took a bite to find out how it tasted, and it is delicious. So I definitely recommend this recipe. If you guys want it, let me know.
Mom replaced the sugar with brown sugar.
Yeah. And real pumpkin, not canned pumpkin, but you can use canned pumpkin.
If you use real pumpkin, it's 2 cups.
Yeah. So we're having beans and rice. I made 2 cups of rice because I like beans and rice so much that I like to eat it for leftovers. So I put the rice on the bottom and then the beans on the top and then the cheddar cheese, and Preston is buttering the bread for me. So let me kind of show you what I do. I mean, I just told you what I did, but I get a nice scoop of rice. For myself, I do about a scoop and a half. So 1 of these scoops and a half. And then for the beans, we didn't have any garlic, so we used garlic powder. Cut up an onion. I've turned those off and I've been letting them cool off. So for the beans, I just put a big ladle full, like that. And then however much juice I feel like having. And these are vegetarian. There's no bacon or ham bone or anything like that. So that looks about right to me. And then I'm going to put like a little bit of cheese. I would put it, if it was for like an Instagram photo or something, I'd put it in a nice pile on top, but I want it to melt. So that is what is for dinner.
Real life isn't like Instagram.
That's true. And that is what is for dessert and for breakfast this week. So anyway, it's what?
It's good stuff.
That ends Pantry Challenge Week 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some inspiration, maybe a few cooking tips, some things to do with that pumpkin that you didn't get around to carving, that you thought you might throw it away. Remember, it is food. So yeah, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you found it useful, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys have been making in the comments below, and also in the comments let me know if you want me to continue with the Pantry Challenge. I am not healed yet, but I am taking an antibiotic, and I hopefully will be getting better this week on the mend, although it is Thanksgiving. So I'm about to cough again. Sorry. Although it is Thanksgiving week, it's probably not the best time for a Pantry Challenge Week 6. So I might just go ahead and stop it here unless you guys want to see more, and then I'll have to come up with kind of like a revised Pantry Challenge. But anyway, yeah, I hope y'all have a great week, and if you like videos like this, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach my 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, so stay tuned for the next challenge and the next video and more frugal tips, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.